everybody. Welcome to Highwire, a night of incredible improv. Tonight we have the Charmers duo, Squirrely Birds, and Dreamweavers. Like this is a night of nights. And we are so lucky to have been with these groups for a couple of other shows. So we're just going to sit back and have fun. But before we have fun, we should tell you a little bit of information.
A couple things coming up. Yes. On Wednesday, April 27th, there will be a workshop and jam with Highwire, 7 o'clock, and an element called Silent Partner. It is free and online and is totally exciting and totally worth doing. Also, season 7.
Basically before, if you ever wanted to know what it was like to act with a part, like improvise with a partner who doesn't say anything, so it's all about emotion and so
this
cool.
is it.
So cool. Yeah.
This is a really cool thing to do.
Yeah.
Also, season 7 schedule is going to be coming up later this week, so be on the lookout for that as well.
And now, well, let's bring our first group Charmers duo to the stage. Michael and Zed.
Right.
Where are you, Zed?
Hey.
There we go. Yay. You know, this was us. We were thinking this is our third time working with these groups, and we wanted to know a little bit more about you because then we start following you on Facebook like everyone else should do. And we thought first thing we don't even know what city you're coming from.
Well, I'm in San Francisco.
Oh.
And Michael is a little south of San Francisco.
I'm in San Bruno, a suburb of San Francisco. I'm like 3-4 cities south of it.
So Bay Area.
Yeah. Definitely.
Bay Area.
And the other thing we wanted to know, because you have a very particular style, as we talked about that before, it's very patient. You really, delve into emotions and what we wanted to know was like, how did you find each other? How did this become a duo?
Well, we met each other at Endgames Improv and both took lots of classes there. I think I pull a lot from the Connected Improv class that we did. It's very about connection. But then we were on Charmers Market for several years. And then things happened and it became Charmers Duo, which has been like 3.5 years, almost 4 years now.
At least that long where it's been just the two of us. So the original team was started in 2014 and I am the one remaining original member. But now that we're a duo, we thought, well, let's change the name, but honor the original team.
Yes, but that's what Charmers Duo is. Charmers Duo.
That's so great.
Well, you guys are terrific.
Yeah.
That's really cool to know.
So they asked us.
Yes, what would you like?
Just anything.
Well,
any word, right? Oh.
That is Michael.
That is it.
And we are Charmers Duo.
So your suggestion will be
our word of inspiration.
Your word of inspiration.
Using our Highwire deck.
Of course.
Oh, let's use the Highwire.
Give me 1 second.
Anything.
Hopefully.
Oh.
Hopefully. Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy. Let me get my stupid video off of here.
So hopefully, kind of conversely reminds me of a habit my father had, which was whenever he felt like there's important family business to discuss, he'd send out a text message, because I've had a cell phone since I was 18. And the text message would say, family meeting Sunday. And in my mind, hopefully it's something simple like, oh, by the way, I'm going to be out of town for a while, but there's like getting that on a Friday is just not comforting to say family meeting on Sunday. Okay, now I have 2 days to worry about what the heck is it? And I eventually got to the point where I just text back and say, what is this? Like, why are you texting? And there's almost always something minor, like, I've got a little surgery, or I am going on travel, or switching jobs, but just I figured out, at least for me, uncertainty is not comfortable.
Julian,
Rose?
I have just a little thing that I want to tell you.
A little thing.
There's just a small surgery coming up, just a small surgery.
On you?
Yes, on me.
How small? If you use the word surgery, you didn't say procedure.
Yeah. What's the real difference between surgery and procedure?
I don't know, but to me, surgery sounds much more severe and involved than a procedure.
Oh, I mean, because anesthesia could be in either of them. Surgery makes me think of removing things, but
Rose,
like,
you're really layering it on here.
I know, but procedure can be removing things because when you have biopsies, that's a procedure.
Appendicitis.
Well, appendicitis is something's wrong. Appendix removal is the actual surgery. Oh yeah, I'm having my gallbladder taken out. Sorry for the lead up.
Okay.
Just I know I didn't want to worry you, so I just wanted to throw out.
I worry about my little sister all the time.
Wait, that happened to your sister all the time?
I say I worry about my little sister all the time.
Oh, okay. I'm like, I haven't had my gallbladder surgery, my gallbladder removed before. You only start with one.
So does this mean like we're not gonna see each other for a while, or?
Oh, we're totally gonna see each other. You're picking me up from the hospital.
Really?
I mean, I already told the hospital that you'd be picking me up. You can take off Friday from work, right?
This Friday.
I didn't want to tell you ahead of time and worry you because I know that if you know things ahead of time, you just worry. And
No, I do because things happen.
well, this is routine surgery.
Oh, use surgery again.
This is a routine procedure.
I totally saw what you did there, but I liked it.
Yeah. You know, it brings down the stress level. You know, I wasn't really paying attention when the doctor was talking, so I'm not quite sure why we have a gallbladder in the first place, except for bile, which is what tastes horrible when you vomit.
Wait. You were at the doctor. The doctor told you they're going to put you under. They're going to cut you open. They're going to remove an organ.
Yeah.
And you just missed the whole explanation.
I was like, yeah, sounds cool. I just forgot with the
Cool?
follow-up. I mean, not like cool, but like, okay, yeah, apparently that needs to happen. But I didn't ask, why do gallbladders exist? Like, what's the purpose? And why is it totally cool to just get rid of them?
You're asking the wrong person.
Obviously, I wasn't expecting an answer from you.
But Rose, hospitals have the highest rate of infection, like higher than elementary schools, higher than nursing homes. You're smiling.
I know, because I feel like you jump from elementary school to nursing home, like no one in the middle gets infections.
Office parties?
Orgies,
Well, I hadn't even thought about orgies.
college, lots of making out in college.
My point
Yes.
is you're not just going under the knife, you're also at risk of infection, and you're laughing about it.
I don't know. I trust my doctor. He wouldn't be like, let's have some surgery, because I know insurance wouldn't pay for it unless it was required.
Okay, you got me there.
Yeah, insurance is just horrible. I've been taking Spanish on Duolingo, and I cannot pronounce the R. So I was just horrible. Yeah, I can't do the
That's
R's.
English.
I know, horrible. No, that's
It
French.
sounds French.
It is.
Horrible?
What?
Horrible? Oh, now I can't do it. I got the R though. Horrible.
Yeah, I can't roll the R.
I don't know if that's Spanish or I'm just turning an English word into Spanish.
Whatever, there's a lot of rolling of R's in Spanish and I can't do any of them. See how I'm taking your mind off the surgery procedure?
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So it's in and out in one day. That's incredible.
Yeah, I mean, most things are. You don't have to stay there the whole time. Just when I wake up, they'll give you a call about half an hour before they think I'm cool to go.
Great. So I'll take my mind off of it. I'll go for a little hike, but not too far from the car.
Okay. Julian,
Rose?
I know I say this every time. Stay away from anywhere with poison oak.
There's poison oak everywhere, Rose. It's going to happen.
If you stay on trails when you take a hike, there's not poison oak. Stay on the trail.
Look, that won't affect me picking you up because it takes about 48 hours before I react.
But then I hear you complaining for a week afterwards. And I'm sorry, if I have a procedure, I want to be the one complaining.
Okay, so since you brought it up, what's your recovery time looking like? Because I grab you on Friday and then can you eat solid foods? Should I get a lot of soups and smoothies ready? Pillows, ice, DVDs?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna like pass out when I get home. And
Okay.
then the next 2 days, it's supposed to be liquids, but I have liquids. You don't have to stay at my place.
Okay, good.
I'm glad you came over today and that you're cool that we're not drinking wine because apparently you're not supposed to do that before surgery.
I'm not supposed to do anything for like a week. No,
Yeah.
no
I can't even have Advil.
steroids, no allergy meds.
I can't have Advil. You know that?
I'm not
Beforehand.
surprised.
Afterwards, I can.
No blood thinners, no blood thickeners, no.
Wait, what are blood thickeners?
I don't know. I saw it on TV once.
That like sounds like horrible salsa where they add thickeners in it. If it's anything American made, they add thickeners and it's totally disgusting.
Well, I think you just ruined sauce for me.
Well, no, you just have to get like actual Mexican salsa.
Okay.
Just, I mean, really, the last time you had like pace or picate or whatever they are, they're
Kirkland.
so thick and gross. And then you go to a Mexican restaurant and you're like, oh, this is thin and wonderful. And you can pour it on your meal and it's not just, doesn't taste like thickener.
And you know what? Often that stuff's free and it's so good.
Yeah.
But like, have some chips and salsa. In fact, I've been in a hurry, been seated, had chips and salsa, and then it's like, you know what? I don't have time to wait for my food. I don't even order. I leave. I like leave a couple bucks on the table, but that was free.
Okay, I think that's pretty shady.
What, having the free chips?
Well, sitting down, you have obviously someone who brings you chips and salsa, someone who has to clean the table afterwards, someone who in-house makes the
Something
chip,
came up.
in-house makes the salsa most of the time.
I ate the chips and salsa. Something came up. I had to step away. I still left a few bucks.
Okay, I think $5 minimum.
It was $2 in quarters. That's what I had. I was going to put it on card, but I was in a hurry. I'm not going to wait for the card. And then there's this 50-cent fee if it's under $10. My point is, maybe your point is, free salsa is good. And my mind's off your procedure again.
Yeah.
Was.
What? My favorite Underdog's Trace. You can buy their salsa. Their salsa verde, verde is so good, and you can just buy a bottle of it. Yeah.
I love that. Okay. I'm going to get you a bottle of that.
Well, I can't have anything spicy for like a week
Oh,
afterwards.
come on.
That's what they said. I don't know, in case there's something, I don't know. And I'm really wondering what happens if I vomit.
Well, I don't know where the gallbladder is, so I don't either.
Well, gallbladder produces bile.
How many organs do we have called bladder?
I think just
Just the two?
the two.
Okay.
I think so.
You know, when I was a teenager, I didn't think bile was real.
What
Because
did you think the aftertaste when you vomited was?
acid. No, because like old scientists, so they said there's the 4 humors: blood, phlegm, black bile, yellow bile. And then I learned, no, that they were completely wrong. And so I thought, okay, bile's not a thing.
Okay. Well, at least you admitted that you knew they were completely wrong. Because what have I said about believing old white men?
Well, I know what you've said.
Don't.
Wait, isn't your doctor an older white man?
He is my age, and I am not older.
Open mouth, insert foot. Okay.
I am born 2 years previous to you, which is not older.
We're getting off track.
We're getting a little off
You've
track.
got a lot of laundry here. I think you need to do it before your procedure so that you can just grab stuff for the following week.
I have clean undies, and what else do I really need?
Clean
Except-
everything else.
I mean, like, I have night shirts, which, I mean, if you drop by, which, by the way, I might need you to drop by, that's really all I need is to wear a night shirt and undies.
I already assumed I was dropping by.
Yeah, you're dropping. I mean, you drop by at least twice a week anyway, so might as well come when well, text first, because I might need you to pick up things. Ice cream's a liquid, right?
Yeah, it goes down. A
I mean,
liquid.
if you have a liquid diet, you can have ice cream.
I'm not your doctor, but that sounds good to me.
Because I have a youngish white male doctor, not an old white male doctor.
Okay, I get it. You trust your doctor.
I trust my doctor. At least he's not head. Okay, so there's more trust there.
What does that have to do with the gallbladder?
It doesn't have to do with the gallbladder necessarily. It has to do with entitlement. And that's why I dislike the old white men, especially the rich old white men, the rich old white het men.
Well, if your doctor's a young doctor, then they probably have a ton of medical debt, so they're not rich yet.
Exactly.
Still some empathy for the patients.
You're saying once people get rid of their debt, they have no empathy?
I think once people are in a position of privilege for a long enough time, they lose it. They forget the roots, if they had any.
The roots? I can't do it.
That can't be the Spanish roots.
It's not, but I'm just trying to roll the R. And like when we had salsa and tortilla, do you even roll the R for tortilla chips?
Well, you ought to. It's a single R, so you do the little roll. Tortilla.
Tortilla.
You can also just say it the English way, tortilla.
Okay. Is that the English way or is that the American way?
American English. Oh, I bet in the UK they have a weird one.
I don't know.
You know, like some people say jalapeno.
Ew.
And in Canada, people say jalapeno, and it's like, no, you're close.
Aluminium. I'm okay with aluminium though.
Well, they spell that one that way, so that's okay.
Aluminium.
Aluminium.
Yeah. I don't think I could trust a British doctor.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know. Like, even if they themselves do not have entitlement, like the British Empire for centuries, millennia, have just had massive entitlement. I think it seeps in when they're like babies.
Wow. Yeah. I remember I just recently learned that like the name England, I think, goes back over 1,000 years. Maybe they pronounced it differently, but
Probably.
Like the US is a baby.
Oh my gosh, the US is so a baby. So on my trip to Morocco, when I went to Fez, they're like, oh, we're going to
Is that
the
like
old.
the hat?
No.
It's not spelled the same?
F-E-S, Fez. But yeah, they're like, we're going to the new part of the city, which is built in the 1300s. Because the old part of the city was built in the 900s. Like, people complain that their house is too old when it was built in the 80s. Wow. Oh.
Okay, that's kind of an example of entitlement.
It's a huge example of entitlement. But it's also, I feel that it's sad that we have no sense of history. Like history, what we had to take in high school was like American history. And I'm like, that's so much less than world history. Like that's
like American history goes back just over 200 years.
Well, I mean, normally American history starts with like pilgrims and shit, but we don't have to get into that because
I'm just gonna say it. I am worried about this procedure.
Don't look at WebMD. I
Yes.
know you like WebMD. Don't look at WebMD.
I can't promise that, Rose.
Procedure. I can't do it.
That's definitely not Spanish.
I know that, but I'm saying people who are fluent in Spanish can roll their R's in any language.
I've met a few like Mexican natives who cannot roll their R's.
Really?
They're just, Spanish was their first language and they just can't. So I don't know if it's a physical thing.
Okay, well, I'm sure they're still much better than me.
Oh, and me.
And you are far better. So, they're probably, I have to get there at like 8 a.m. and they're probably going to call you about 2 p.m.-ish, depending on how I, deal with the anesthesia and if there's any, issues that come up during the surgery procedure.
Okay, stop. Got it.
Okay.
Got it.
No WebMD.
No WebMD, and you don't tell me that there's risks. I will drive you on Friday at 8 to be there at 8 and expect to get you at 2.
I was going to take a lift there. You don't have to drive me there. And I know that outside nature helps calm you, but every single time you hike, you get poison oak.
Okay, I'll hike around the Molly Stone and get you some ice cream.
I like that plan. That's a really good plan.
Just stop.
And see.
That's our show.
Yeah. Yay! Another well-executed show.
Great job, guys.
Thank you.
I'm feeling a little badly about my affection for WebMD, but
it's easy to assume the worst is the point.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
You're familiar with the American medical
Yeah.
system.
it's like you have a cough,
Yeah.
it'll be your last.
I would like to point out that Michael loves hiking and always gets poison oak
These scars are from January.
from poison oak.
Where the hell do you hike?
Bay Area.
Jeez.
I don't know. I don't go outside.
I don't even know what poison oak would look like. Like, I don't know.
I could tell you,
Look
but
at Michael's arm. That's
Apparently
what it
Michael
looks like.
doesn't either.
Well, our next scheduled show
Yes.
is May 14th, our first in-person show. So if you are watching and you live in or near San Francisco, then Exit Theater, 8 p.m.
Awesome. Exit Theater, 8 p.m. Charmers Duo, thank you so
Duo.
much.
I'll be performing at the
Yay.
Poison Oak Festival. Outstanding. Yes.
Have a good night, guys. And now we are going to ask Squirrely Birds to come to I like to say stage, but it's not really a stage, is it? But we got to say, hey, Veronica.
Hi, hey Kathy, hey Joe.
And Rob, and is it Rob? Just you two today?
It's just us. He's filling in for Patrick today.
I am okay with that.
Wonderful.
It's so cool. I started following Veronica on Facebook. So
ooh,
I feel like we are like this.
We're
now.
Instagram friends.
nice.
Instagram, yes. Facebook is great.
Well, we're really excited about your show tonight. Quick question for you folks. Where are you located right now?
I'm in LA and Rob's in New Mexico. In
Oh, what
Albuquerque.
part of New Mexico?
I'm in
Because I'm
Albuquerque.
wearing
Yeah, I just
my
moved here from
Santa
LA.
Fe shirt.
Yeah,
Oh, you moved
and
from
we'll
LA?
both be in Alaska in June for the Valdez Theater Conference,
Sure.
Terrific.
which is where I'm from. Yeah.
Wow.
Well,
Very
yeah.
nice.
That is a well-traveled person.
Excellent.
I
Excellent.
like your Santa Fe shirt.
It is my Santa Fe shirt. Yay.
It's
I
nice.
like it too.
It is
See,
one of
I'm
my
looking forward
absolute
to see
favorite
it.
places
Oh.
on the planet. Oh,
Oh,
there you go. A dime a dozen on the streets of Santa Fe. So I wanted to ask, because we did talk about this a little bit at the beginning of the first time we saw Squirrely Birds, and now that we're actually on our third show, we were saying this to the other group, you know, we thought we don't even really know that much about them, but one of the things that we love your format. And
Thanks.
we are wondering,
Yeah.
like, how does that intro feed the rest of your show? Like, I just explain it to people because it's
Yeah.
really smart.
Well, we do something called clanging, which we didn't make up. It's Josh Radner and Dion Flynn are two improvisers who made this form up, and basically it's like sound association and word association in one, and we just use it to pull premises from. I guess it's almost like a pattern game, but it's more based on sound than words. Is that what you say, Rob?
yeah. That's what it is. It's also they took the name clanging from oh my gosh.
Well, it's like a
Schizophrenics.
diagnosis for
Yeah.
schizophrenics. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, because
It's
it's
like-
kind of like where your brain is going,
Yeah.
you know, and jumping all over the place sometimes. So
what I'm really interested in and when I'm watching it is the fact that you can start with one little curve of a word. I don't even know if you can do
Yeah.
it, but I'm a writer, so I say curve of word, one curve of a word, and all of a sudden you're into this whole other stream of consciousness, which is
Yeah.
amazing. And I think that that's what I'm enjoying. It's sometimes I love your scenes, but the clanging is so much fun to watch.
Yeah.
That it doesn't become, you're in no way bored because you're thinking, where are they going to go now? And then you go there.
we could just
Anyway.
do that this whole time. We don't even need to
Only
do
one
anything.
thing for 20 minutes.
All right. Sorry, Barry. Anyway, it's your show. We're getting out of the way. Have fun, and we'll see
Thanks
you
so
at
much,
the
Do
Kathy.
you
end.
want any suggestion or anything?
Yes,
Oh
please.
yeah. Do you want one?
Anything.
Okay. Oh, we use the Highwire
Yeah.
Improv
Cards, which are available for purchase.
online.
How's this? Rooftop.
Rooftop.
Thank you.
Okay,
Thanks.
get us out of here. Go away. Yes, there we go.
Rooftop.
Rooftop.
Top of the roof to you.
Top of the morning to you.
Top of the morning.
We're gonna meet at the top.
Okay, so I want you to be in tip-top shape for this hike.
We're going on a hike tomorrow and you look terrible.
Oh, you look the worst. This is a fashion hike.
You look different than your photo.
Ooh, you look better than your photo.
Ooh, I don't know how to take a photo.
Ooh, I don't know how to take a photo.
Oh, can I have my phone back, please?
Oh, hey, can I use my phone to take a photo?
Hey, can I please have my phone just to send a text?
Hey, I just need to send a couple of texts, please. Could I borrow your phone?
Miss Johnson, can I please have my phone back? I need to reply to a sext.
Kids, I want to remind you all, no sexting in class.
Kids, I want to remind you all, I can see what you're typing in the Zoom chat.
Not safe for class. Not safe for class.
Not safe for class or for outside of class, to be honest.
Okay, kids, I'm going to need you all outside the classroom.
Kids, I need you to, I know we're on Zoom, so just pop off the screen here.
Kids, if you're going to pop off like that, I'm going to have to suspend you all.
Kids, if you're going to pop off on me, you're going to go to the principal's office.
Kids, if you're going to act crazy like that, then you're going to have to go talk to your moms.
Timmy, I heard that you were acting up in class.
Timmy, your mom tells me that you were misbehaving badly in class.
Timmy, your mom said that you punched another kid in the eyeball. What does that mean?
Judge, my client stabbed a man in the face.
Judge, I actually think we should be using air quotes when we're talking about the crime committed because we're not admitting to it.
Judge, you're presuming guilt when you don't use air quotes.
Judge, you can't just say that he ran someone like you can't say he ran someone over. You have to say he ran someone over.
Hand the ransom over.
Hand me that random thing.
Hand me that thing.
This is my first day as a plumber, and I'm gonna need your help around the toolbox.
Okay, so you're getting a discount rate today because I don't know what I'm doing.
Hey, I'm your chiropractor. So glad that you can be my first ever session.
Hey, welcome. I'm your lawyer, and you're my first ever client.
Hey, thanks for getting this session on Groupon. So the confession booth is just over there.
Hey, yeah, thanks for getting this Groupon coupon. You can run the concession booth for your discount.
Hey, yeah, we're doing like a tit for tat kind of favor for favor situation here. So just grab a shovel.
So yeah, I want to talk today about quid pro quo sexual harassment. We don't have any of that here, but we do have tit for tat.
Yeah, Judge, I'd like to put this on the record as a tit for tat situation.
Judge, I'd like to talk to you about my cat.
Jury, if we could all look at the evidence of his cat.
Hello, welcome to my chambers today. I've called you two lawyers in here to look at my cat pictures.
Welcome to the Chamber of Secrets, everyone. We're doing tours now that it's not no longer haunted.
Yeah, welcome to the Chamber of Secrets. We're doing tours now that it's no longer a secret.
Yeah, well, welcome to the Chamber of Secrets. Hogwarts really needs your donations this year. So if, as you're looking around, you feel inspired.
So, Hogwarts is shutting down because we're not supporting it anymore.
I don't think we should be. I don't think we have money to be sending to Hogwarts this year.
I don't think we have money to be sending to J.K. Rowling this year.
I don't think we should be sending money to J.K. Rowling anymore.
I think we should stop sending random cash prizes to rich people.
What do you mean? What I should stop putting money on envelopes and sending them to my celebrity crushes.
Oh, more money.
As Brad Pitt, you'd think I don't need the 20, but I like to have the cash on hand.
Yeah, all I have is credit cards. If my fans weren't sending me cash, I don't know what I'd do.
No. I wasn't soliciting sex. The money envelope was completely different. It was separate.
This is my sandwich money envelope.
This is my sandwich.
I'd like to introduce you to my sandwich.
This is my emotional support sandwich.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to bring this sandwich on the plane. It's emotional support sandwich.
I'm gonna have to ask you to help me eat this.
I really like you, and so I'd like you to share in my emotional support sandwich.
I'd like some emotional support, please.
I'd like some mayo, please.
I'd like some mayo, please.
I'd like some, please.
Hey, I didn't hear what that person ordered, so I'm just gonna best guess it.
Oh, look, don't worry. Accounting is not a science. Just, best guess it.
Yeah, I handed it in the home. I just best guessed.
I could clang all day. Yeah. So just give me your best guesstimate on the size of this baby.
Yeah, could you give me a guesstimate of like how much I have to live?
Yeah. So welcome. We're going to be talking about your insurance today, but first we're going to give you a life guesstimate.
Yeah. Our best guess is you have 4 or 5 more years.
So our best guess is you're already dead.
Yeah, by my calculations, which again I just started, you should already be dead.
I just began here, and so look, don't get me wrong. A lot of people get into heaven. I just don't think. I don't think it's going to work out this time.
Okay, and we'll start the show.
Is that enough?
I just don't know why they would send me out on my first day. I thought there would be more of a training, but like as a firefighter, I didn't think it would be like go fight that fire.
I really thought there was going to be more of an orientation before we went and did that. But I mean, the way you carried that baby out of that burning building was incredible.
Thanks.
It was even without any training. I was running around in circles.
You were, but I don't blame you. And
they're
gonna sue us for the dance.
Yeah, a lot of stuff, in the next building over caught on fire. I mean, I ran quite a ways.
And it's like we saved one baby.
Yeah, one baby out of an entire orphanage.
Yeah.
And I just wish afterwards people were like, you can just stop, drop, and roll. And I was like, we didn't have a
single day of training.
We didn't have orientation, buddy. I just ran around in circles.
Yeah.
I mean, thank you so much for putting me out. I don't even know how you knew how to.
I was just pressing buttons at that point.
There was, and it's not even a button. It's like I couldn't get that.
And I had to drop the baby to do that.
Yeah, bruised baby. Yeah, but I mean, at least you saved the baby.
I mean, technically, yeah.
Yeah, technically. I mean,
it's like, beginner's luck. I feel like we kind of had the opposite of that.
Well, you had beginner's luck. I had the opposite of that. I mean, yes. I mean, I guess the building did burn down.
The building burned down. The next building caught on fire. Most of the babies died.
Most of the babies died.
I think
Yeah.
people are threatening to sue us.
I caught a lot of things on fire.
Yeah.
Just running
Bruised
around.
the baby. Yeah.
Yeah, it's okay. It's fine. It's fine.
What?
It's fine. It's not like they fired us.
Get it?
Yeah, I get it. I didn't mean it that way, but yeah.
That was good.
Okay, if you could come into my chambers, please. So, what's happening out there in that courtroom is a travesty. I am not amused. So, to lighten the mood, I brought you in here to look at some cat photos.
Oh, thank God. Okay. You are, I gotta say, you are like the coolest judge I've ever dealt with.
Thanks. Thank you so much. I try.
Really,
I try to be, the fun judge.
Yeah. I feel like
Yeah.
I am just like losing it today. I mean, I am pretty sure.
Do you want some small sandwiches? They're like little celery sandwiches.
Oh my God. Yes, I would love a small sandwich. Thank you
There you
so
go.
much. I gotta tell you, man, my client is just a bit of a dick,
Yeah.
and it's like, even if he's not guilty, and I'm pretty sure he is, I don't want to be around him anymore. You know what I mean? Like, I want to send him to jail just for being a dick.
Oh yeah, nobody wants to be around that guy. That's why I'm thinking about not sending him to jail.
What?
Well, first of all, I just appreciate all the work you've done as a public defendant. I mean,
Thanks.
the whole situation there was wild and crazy. That prosecutor is not allowed in these fun chambers. Hey, party streamers. yeah, but I really just don't want to put your client around other people. There's a lot of people in jail.
There's a lot of people in jail. I get what you're saying, man. By the way, I'm really, I know this is like your first day as a judge.
Mm.
And I just gotta say, I think you're killing it.
Thank you.
Every judge that I've encountered up until this point,
IPA.
thanks.
You're welcome. I had it installed yesterday.
Where do you want? Thanks. Okay. That's good. Okay. So every judge that I've had to talk with up until this point has been really like stuck up and like really stiff. And I feel like they don't get me at all. And I feel like I can't be honest with them. And I feel like I can be real with you.
Yeah, I get you. I mean, I do get you. I gotta tell you, so my dad was a judge and my grandfather was a judge. My grandmother was a judge. My mom was not. She was a kindergarten teacher.
Okay.
And she was a lot of fun. She was a blast. But the others, I mean, my dad was patriarchal. He was terrible. I mean, he thought he was the authority on everything. And so, as a judge, I just want to, lighten it up, have a little bit of fun, put on some dance music, disco ball.
Oh my God, this is really putting a lot of stuff into this little chambers.
They won't let me put it in the courtroom because other judges use the courtroom.
And it's like, why does every day that we go into work have to be a drag? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Why can't it be a little fun?
Yeah. Other people have fun at their jobs.
That's right.
It's not so serious. You know what I mean? Like for us. I mean, for the people that are.
Your client.
Yeah. It's like.
Could go away for life. And
like the victims and all,
Right. Yeah. Right. If I don't put him away.
I get that.
It's going to affect things on the outside for people.
Yeah.
Very I mean, he's going to stab another guy in the face, probably.
Yeah. Well, he definitely will.
Yeah.
But for us, it's kind of like, I can't be holding that weight all the time.
Right. You got to go home at night. And you got to be able to let it go. So I'm like, why can't we take a little breaks here? Let it go.
Yeah.
So.
Should we go back in?
Yeah, we should. But shot of tequila first?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Edit. Hey, honey, come in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready for the weekly tit for tat?
Yeah, I'm ready for it. I've been training for it.
All right. Okay, so here are my grievances.
Okay, I'm ready to hear your grievances. Hit me with them, honey.
Okay, yeah, you didn't do the dishes this week.
No, I did not.
Yeah, and so in return, I took all your clothes out of the closet and I threw them on the floor.
I saw that. I thought that was a wonderful tit for tat, though a bit of an escalation.
Really? You think so?
I think so. I mean, you're right. I did not do the dishes though, and so I do deserve something.
Less. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll make a note. I'll make a note. I wasn't sure.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else you
Yeah,
got?
so I forgot to take the dog to the vet, and
Right. Yeah. So I didn't take the kids to school.
Yeah, and I wasn't sure where we stood on that one, to be honest, because we just left the kids at home, and they're like 7, 8. I'm just like not sure if that was. Okay.
I did feel as if it was analogous, but also probably an escalation. And I apologize.
Yeah, I think we keep doing that. We're like one-upping it.
Right. Yeah. And that's not helping.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good that we have this open, not an open relationship.
No, it's not an open relationship.
Right. But that we're so open
with each other.
Yes.
Yeah.
So.
And then, but you did flirt with the barista this week that I saw.
I did flirt with the barista. In my defense, I was trying to get a discount for our coffees.
Okay. Well, and then I went to the man standing right there, and I kissed him on the mouth. So
I know I saw you kiss him on the mouth. I thought that was a bit much, so that upset me. I have to admit, I was upset about that. So then I went out the door around the corner, and I got myself a hooker.
Yes, and I felt like that was quite a big escalation.
Well, don't shame the sex workers. I mean,
that's not what I'm doing. I'm saying maybe. Well, anyway, so then I keyed your car.
Yeah, you did. So then I wrecked yours.
And then we both went. Oh God, this week's been a lot.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like, where does it end?
Yeah. Well, that's that's partly what I wanted to discuss, because it feels like we're still, in this kind of like situation where like, it's like right now I kind of want to kick you and.
Yeah, I know you do. And I don't see a problem with that. I kind of like that. So that's not going on my tit for tat list.
Okay.
That's a kink of mine.
Well, just so you know, I did call your mother and I let her know about the hooker.
Okay. Let me just write down some ideas here. I'm going to have to figure out how to, okay. I was about to escalate that.
Mm-hmm. And maybe we just keep it at the same level.
Same level. Yeah, the same level.
Because neither of us have cars anymore.
Yeah. This is getting kind of expensive. I know it started out where like we went to the one therapy session.
Yeah. And they were like, you should be whatever that bitch said.
Some enumeration of stuff. And so we've been doing this tit for tat thing. We never went back. We got what we needed from it.
Yeah.
But because it was too expensive.
Yeah.
But now it feels like this is getting
expensive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even know if it's helping our relationship. Like, I don't know why she told us to do that.
I love you.
I love you too, kind of. I mean, I feel resentment also, but.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm going to put that on my list for next week.
Edit.
So I didn't think when I ran for office I was going to get it. There was no training manual.
This is really crazy. I was not prepared for this either.
Yeah, I mean, you're the vice president now. What?
I also was expecting, this is crazy that we won. And I was expecting there to be some sort of course that we would go through or any sort of test that they would have us pass.
Yeah, I thought there'd be like some sort of an orientation on like
Hmm.
the systems of government, on the branches.
What are taxes and do I have to do something about them?
I think you don't have to
I
pay
don't
them anymore.
Okay.
You're
And I don't
so-
need to worry about other people's taxes or something.
I believe we have people for that.
Okay.
I'm not entirely sure.
I'm not entirely sure because
I think we're big picture people. We do we big picture. So that does bring up a so there's this button.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like in the office.
yeah.
It's right here in the office. And I think it's like the button.
Like the bad one, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
Like I don't understand it.
I don't think you should press that.
No. Well, what I can't tell is so it doesn't make sense to me that there would be a button for that. That seems more like a euphemism, you know? So I don't know if the last guy left it here as a joke and it's like one of those joke buttons, or if it's going to order me like office supplies. But I don't want to.
I don't think you should try that out. But maybe there's someone. This is what they need to put in the handbook.
Yeah, I didn't see a handbook. Did you see a handbook?
There was no handbook. There was no brochure. I'm thinking about going on one of these tours, you know, the tours that people go.
Yeah. I have a press conference in the morning.
Do I have to go to that?
I don't know. And I know there's like social media training and public relations training. I have heard these terms before.
Yeah.
But I haven't been given any.
Edit. Hey, what's up? Thanks for getting this session on Groupon. I am officially your attorney. I see that you've opted to pay in three
Three installments.
installments. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool, man. Okay, so this judge, just so you know, he's fucking sick. Okay.
Okay.
You don't have to worry about anything. Just go in there with a really good attitude.
You mean he's like dying or something, or
No, I mean like he's like off the hook. Like this
you mean
guy
he's
is
like sick? Like he's a skateboarder, or
no, like he's like a really like he's like a motherfucking G. Like we're just gonna go in there. We're gonna have like an amazing time. I say just like bring up.
Oh, do we get the fun judge? I saw an article about him in the paper.
Exactly.
Fun
This is the
judge.
fun judge. So you want to go in there and you want him to like you. You want him to have a drink with you. Okay. That's
Okay.
really our main goal here.
Okay. All right.
Yeah,
And so
I do see that you are facing a charge on drunk driving. So I think we could
Did
spin
do
this to
that.
our advantage. You know what I mean?
yeah, I did do that. See, my wife, we had a swear jar and she said a bad word. And so I went on a drunk driving binge. Not a drinking binge, a
Mhm.
drunk driving binge.
Drunk driving binge.
With her car.
I think he's gonna like this. I think this reasoning works.
I think it was fun.
I think that's what we need to focus on, that it was fun.
Right. Okay. Great. So go in and tell the judge,
Yeah.
hey, I know it wasn't the best thing in the world to do.
Yeah. But
But let me tell you
die?
what.
Did anyone die?
It was fun. Ooh. Should I order like a pizza?
Yeah. Like a party pizza.
A party pizza. Yeah, like one of those big pizzas.
Yeah.
Like if you were driving it would be a bus.
That's good. You should do that. You should do that.
Oh, like, oh, hey, I'm driving a bus. Oh, yeah, at least I didn't drunk drive a bus. Type of thing.
By the way, this is probably, I mean, you're probably going to the jail because there is a jury.
Mm.
But the judge is going to love you.
Okay, well, that's great. Edit.
Edit.
Hey, everybody get in here. Everybody in here. Come on, everybody in here. Come on, Is it just you?
Yeah. Don't be so disappointed, man.
Well, this is a group meeting. So,
Wait.
I mean, I guess it does make things more anonymous if it's just the two of us.
Sure.
Well, you sure nobody else is? I made a lot of coffee. I'm in charge of the coffee.
Okay, it's like my first day here.
Oh, didn't they tell you how this works?
No.
You didn't get any training on this at all?
No.
Okay, so you're not gonna tell me your name, okay?
Right.
So don't tell your name. And then you're gonna tell like something. I mean, you don't have to, but you can share if you want to. So there are times when like only one or two. Well, I mean, there's nobody else here, but like sometimes only part of the group shares. So you don't have to share today if you don't want to. But if you'd like to, let's just see one of us can share if we want to. Let me get you some of that coffee though, because I did get a lot of coffee for a lot of people. So
I gotta say, this is very different than any church I've ever been to.
yeah, it is. So you can, share if you like.
Is this a confession?
You didn't get any training at all, did you?
I didn't get a training. I'm here to, I'd like to go to the booth.
We don't have the booth anymore. We try to do this in a group setting. Unfortunately, nobody else showed up, so.
Okay, well, I dropped a baby on its head.
Oh, I think I read about you. You're a firefighter. You're that new firefighter.
I was a firefighter.
You were. Oh, what about that other guy who was running around in circles and flames? Did he get fired too? You got. Oh, that's funny. I didn't even mean that.
It was funny.
Yeah. Edit. I'm done.
You're in jail, and I think I won the tit for tat here.
Yeah, I'm totally. I mean, I am done. They are putting me in the electric chair. So, all I know is I'm never going back to couples counseling again.
And I gotta take care of the kids by myself. So,
well, I'm gonna haunt you.
It worked out super well for us. Yeah. I win.
You win. Congratulations. I still love you, though.
I'm still holding some resentment.
Great.
And that's our show.
Oh my gosh.
Great job, guys.
You gotta be one of our absolute favorite groups. It's just so much fun watching you. I just love it. Well, first of all, we sympathize with the dead baby thing at the beginning. Because
it's not the first time that's happened in one of our skits. I don't understand.
Our very first show had a dead baby in it, and at the end of it, our coach came up to us and said, "There's the cardinal rules. You never have dead babies in improv."
We do. Oops. We do.
Why not? Why not?
Yeah.
Also, Joe and I are definitely going to try tit for tat.
That was hysterical. What a great,
it was just brilliant. It was a brilliant way to do that.
job.
Oh, that was so good.
Now, what's up? What's next for you all?
I don't know. I think we might be on the next season, hopefully.
Yeah.
Whenever that is.
They're announcing it this week. Yay.
Okay.
Thank you for bringing that up.
That's
Here's your money.
I mean, I guess our next thing is we meet on Sundays. So we'll meet online on Sundays with the rest of our team who are in all sorts of different places all over the United States and do some like improv playground. So
You're
yeah.
so much fun. Can't wait to see you again. So thank you so much for being
Thanks so
here.
much,
today.
Kathy and
job,
Joe.
guys.
Yay.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, so just quickly before we bring on Dreamweaver, which we don't have to have a discussion about because they run Highwire, is like, what can we tell them that they haven't told you already?
So
But-
just a reminder, season 7 for Highwire is going to be announced this week. So please keep an eye out for that. And also Wednesday, April 27th, a week from this Wednesday, there is a workshop jam at 7 p.m. It is free and online. So enjoy and join in.
Called
And
Silent Partner.
Silent Partners is exciting and you should definitely join in.
Did I tell you that I think I'm going to absolutely try clanging?
I love clanging. Clanging is our new thing.
Okay, so now we're bringing to the stage everybody from Dreamweaver. Yeah.
Hello.
And you're
Almost everybody.
Almost everybody.
Almost
Oh
everybody.
yeah, no Brian tonight.
No Brian tonight.
But
He has succumbed to the allergies that are rampant in the Maryland area and the Pennsylvania area. Pennsylvania is part of the Maryland area, I say. So that's where he is.
Brian's
but
not
you
here to
got
fight.
Tashika
So.
and
That was
Sam
for him.
and Jenny. This is such a great group. The last show, Tashika wasn't in, right? But I remember Brian saying, wouldn't, and was it Jenny or Sam was missing? And I remember Brian saying, oh, can you imagine what this would have been like if
Oh yeah.
That's how it goes.
they were
That's
there. We
how
have
it
another
goes.
great suggestion for you tonight.
But before that,
Oh.
we did want to ask you folks, as you know, as the backbone of Highwire and all that, what and your style is really terrific, and your shows are always amazing. What brought you? What do you like about the narrative form of improv? Because there's so many different forms of improv, and
Mhm.
quite often most people just think it's like, what's my line, or racing to the absurd, funny joke. But you guys do something that's full and fleshed out. So what brought you to this style?
Hmm.
Barry Wright the third watched Cloud Atlas, and yeah, he had a dream. Weaved it together. Really, it was Barry that created this whole thing. So, and I think that we all share like a joy in just like playing real people with real emotions and like letting the comedy come through where it does.
Well said. For our next marketing board.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
I'm impressed with Sam. so impressed with her.
Yeah, I mean, and you all probably know this because you do narrative improv, but when you take the pressure of like being funny away and you're just playing out, these real experiences or these realistic experiences, it's like very freeing, and the comedy comes from that. And
I didn't even like improv until somebody told me I didn't have to be funny.
Really?
And then I realized I was funny. Yeah. I actually had gone through almost every level of Florida Studio Theater, and every time it was over, somebody would say to me, let's go into the next level. And I said, and then we saw a group doing narrative improv, and I went, that's a thing? And I totally
Humor based on improvised life situations is far more interesting than finding the dirty bathroom joke.
Right.
Anybody can do the blue show at 11 o'clock.
Okay.
Not everybody can do this. So we have taken up enough of your time because everyone wants to see you guys.
Yes.
And we have a suggestion for you, if we may.
So good.
Thank you.
Because we know you guys can do anything. And so we thought this was going to be
Oh, boy.
so fun.
That's supposed to be
I'm scared now.
a challenge. Yeah, this is premeditated.
Block party.
Oh, block party.
Ooh.
Okay.
Block party.
I mean, that's
Thank you.
characters. Have fun. We're going to sit here and watch.
Thank you.
We represent the block party.
Okay.
Oh, bye.
I love her.
Oh boy. So this is my first block party. I just moved to the neighborhood. And I gotta be honest, I don't know what to expect. Everyone's been real nice so far. I just, they told me to bring hot dogs. So I'm bringing hot dogs. I've got about 7 kinds of hot dogs. I've got like all beef, turkey, veggie, a couple different kinds of veggie, kosher, so I just hope I brought enough, and I hope I've gotten like a good variety, and I hope that everybody, I hope that everybody likes me after today. A lot's riding on this.
I'll just cut straight to the shit. There's a girl here, short brown hair. She makes some mean hot dogs. Yeah, I followed her here. I actually live in Topeka, but I moved here to Brooklyn because I saw on her Facebook status that she was actually moving. And we didn't date in high school necessarily, but we would always sort of like come together in like chemistry class, and I definitely think that there was something there for sure. So I decided to go for it, right? So here I am. Never been to a block party before in my life, but I brought a bunch of lettuce because it was half off at Aldi. So I don't know.
So some say that New York is a concrete jungle, but I like to think of it more as a forest. And I think at this block party, I can really convince people that wildflowers belong here. They belong here. Dandelions are a wildflower. And if we just let it grow up through the concrete, then, you can eat like almost every part of a dandelion. And I'm not saying we should eat them right away, but, just kind of cultivating that. And so I brought just a bunch of flowers from a field. I just took the subway as far as I could, and I got out and I gathered up some flowers and I brought them back. And I used this ID thing on my phone to identify which ones, are not poisonous. And I think everybody's really gonna like it. We just need a touch of nature around here to heal what's missing. Some of what's missing.
Hey y'all, I'm Carlisle. I'm from the SoWeCo neighborhood association, and I'm just so excited to bring together the community south of West and south of Cobalt Street. Got a great community around here, and I know there's a lot of high rises. There's a lot of Chipotle's and Starbucks and Cava Mediterranean cuisines that are popping up, and I hear what the people of the community are saying. It's getting a little corporate, and I want people to know. I want people to know that this neighborhood has advocates. It has people doing the work on the ground, and we're gonna show everybody. We're not all real estate moguls and bankers and the people that don't make New York what New York is, right? And we're going to show them that today with just a little good old fashioned block party, Yeah.
Hi, my name's Sheila, and now I'm a Southern girl living in a concrete jungle world. I've been living in this neighborhood for about 10 years. I was in the Miss New York City pageant. That's MRS Miss, because I'm married. And I'm the secretary of the Block Party Committee. I've ran for president a couple times. It's okay if I'm not winning. I'm not quite sure who's voting against me. But I'm really excited. I'm on games this year, even though I kind of wanted to sponsor like a pageant for the little children in the neighborhood. But I'm on games, and that's quite fine with me because I'm, always prepared, really excited about it, about what's going to be happening in the block party this year. Hope to see more of a family environment and not so much, all the business stuff. Yay, go Sheena.
Starting to become a little concerned about the buns. I only really brought white buns, but some of these people look kind of fancy. I'm wondering if I should have brought crescent rolls or croissant or like a brioche. I don't know. Oh my God, I was so focused on the hot dogs and having the variety with the hot dogs, I forgot about the buns. Oh, it's fine though. I think it's gonna be fine. Everyone's real nice so far.
I'm going to be completely transparent right now. I I'm a little bit nervous. It just sort of set in that I drove up here. It was like 20,000 something miles, and I'm like overdue for an oil change. And like, my dealership is not here. I can't get my oil changed. So like, what have I done? But like I am, and I will manifest the reality that is to be.
Most of the plants on this block really have like a chemically taste to them. I'm really glad that I brought this stuff from up the line so that people can try it out. But on my stoop, it says my name is like Heather, which is a lovely flower name, but I really think changing it to Flora is the way to go. I'm really afraid that people aren't going to take me seriously, but attention is attention. And if I get some, that's better than nothing. Like all of these flowers.
We are changing the narrative today of the SoEco district, and like just look around, look at all the different people, look at all the different perspectives they're bringing. This is not your father's Manhattan. This is not your father's borough. This is a community on the rise. This is a community of collaborators. This is where it's happening. This is where the pulse is, and this is where there are at least 4 types of hot dogs here, and if we run out of buns, there's a bodega who I'm sure will be more than happy to supply wheat, rye, and Kaiser rolls if necessary. That's just the kind of people we are here. That's just kind of what it's like, and you're just going to have to come by. I please just come by. It's going to run from 4 o'clock to 10 o'clock. Maybe it'll go later. Who knows? Who knows? That's what we do. Just come by. I just come by.
And honestly, I think it's quite disgusting that we're having hot dogs. Yeah, I've been saying that for years, that hot dogs are disgusting. It's like a mashup of stuff that we don't even know what's in that little thin casing that it's in. I hate it. I do. But anyway, no one listens to me because I'm the secretary, even though I've run for president like five times, and I keep getting voted against, and I'm not quite sure who's doing that. But so excited to be on the games. So excited. Yeah, it's going to be great. Yeah,
I think it's
so
much like a hot dog casing. Everyone knows like the meat from all the different pieces.
Hot dog with like a carrot.
What we are.
It really go a long way. And no, I'm not really thinking
I'm
like
ready.
urban
We're great.
green. Like that's not really what I'm going
I've
for.
got this.
Wildflowers.
I don't know what I'm doing.
That's Carlisle and Sheena setting up some tables. These tablecloths. They're beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Woo. You're doing great, Carlisle. You're doing great.
You too. This is just going to be a great, representation and a showing of what we can do in this neighborhood. I'm giddy. I'm giddy with how much everybody's contributed. It's going to be a great day.
Is this a true representation of what we can do, though? Don't you feel like we could do so much better? I understand you tried to get some Chipotle brought in this year.
People ask for Chipotle, and it's expensive to get Chipotle. It's surprisingly expensive to get Chipotle catering. Did you know it's more per person than if you go to Chipotle and order it one meal at a time. It's shocking, actually, but it's okay because we've got people bringing food from all over. We've got people from outside the neighborhood bringing food, and that's what this is all about. It's not about some corporate chain. It's about us.
Yeah, I heard the hot dog crew is coming again this year.
The hot dog crew, they got t-shirts made. They got t-shirts made.
They insist on bringing those hot dogs, even though every year when we have the neighborhood meeting, we discuss that we don't want to, just bring that. We want to offer some healthier alternatives to this.
We got a second veggie dog this year.
Oh, that's gross. You know how much sodium is in that? Do you know how much sodium is in it?
Is it
exactly? There's a lot of sodium per hot dog bite. Yeah, it's actually per bite.
I hate when they trick you. Like it's just like the corporate, powers that be to trick us with those serving sizes. Like, what is that? That is lovely.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some puppetry since I'm on games and entertainment again, even though I keep signing up just to be on catering. I keep getting put on games and stuff. Mm.
Yeah, you're very entertaining.
You are always so excited about this. It's
the best day of the year.
Yeah, you're like, you've been the president for quite some time, and I don't even know why, because we could go so much further if we kind of incorporated some of the bigger corporate sponsors. When I was a pageant queen, corporate sponsors is what got me the crown. You know what I'm saying? Do you get what I'm saying?
I'm listening, Sheena, but you would really want this neighborhood to become just like a corporate entity, like the rest of, what happened to Chelsea and Midtown and the meatpacking district? The meatpacking district has a trademark after it now.
I love Chelsea. I love it. I love the name. I love the vibe. It's wonderful. See, we're still trying. We can't get there because you keep wanting to mix hot dogs and Chipotle. You see what I'm saying?
I guess so. I don't know. Oh, well, hello. Hi.
Hi. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Wow. Excuse me, ma'am. You are so beautiful.
I know. I know.
You're like the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. Wow.
These are still facts that you're stating.
She's funny too.
Wow.
I'm just gonna go get some of the fixing. Did you meet for something?
I'm just hi, I'm Sally. I brought the hot dogs. I'm the hot dog gal today.
The newest member of the crew.
Yeah. And
hot dogs you say you got.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
Oh, okay. I didn't get his name. What's I'm Sally. What's your name?
I'm Sheena. That was Carlisle that ran off. Mm-hmm.
Okay, lovely to meet you. This is my first block party thing, and so yeah, I have the hot dogs. I have regular. I have all beef. I have vegan. I have vegetarian. I have kosher. I have turkey, and all the toppings. Mayonnaise, mustard.
Can I ask you a question? What's the difference between vegan and vegetarian hot dogs? What's going to be the difference there?
I don't know. I don't know, Sheena, you got me. I was at the store and I just said, Sally, just get them all because somebody might want it. So I just wanted to, be prepared. It's a really big day for me today. So.
Okay. And I might understand you only have hot dogs. You don't have no buns.
Oh yeah. You are funny, Sheena. Sorry, I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Yes, I have buns. I only got white buns, and so now I'm starting to wonder if I should have gotten, something nicer, something a little bit fancier. I didn't think it would matter, but now I see all of you people here, and you all look so fancy and attractive, and I don't know, Sheena. Should I walk down to the CVS and see if they have something, or
the CVS? Is that where you shop, hon?
Well, sometimes in a pinch, you can tell me where to go. I can go and maybe someone can man the hot dogs for me for a minute, but
oh no, I can't man them. You might want to call Carlisle back.
Oh no, not you.
I don't man mixed up meat.
I can man the hot dogs for you, Sally.
I'm so good. Just it's good to see you, Bricky. It's good to see you, hun. Sally, Bricky can help you. Bricky, I'm gonna go check on Carlisle because he's
Yeah.
leaving.
Yeah. Okay, Sheena, I would love to like maybe get your number.
Sally,
Yeah, hi, I'm Sally. Hi.
it's Bricky. It's Bricky.
Oh my God. Hi. Bricky.
Yeah.
Sorry, out of context type of thing.
Yeah.
Guys, you're there. That's a cool hat. Wow.
Yeah, I got it at one of the stands.
Oh.
Yeah, it's really sunny out today, and I forgot sunscreen. I live in Kansas now. I live in Topeka, and I we don't.
Oh.
I mean, we don't get a lot. I live in the shade. I live in a lot of trees. There's like not a lot of suns. I didn't bring sunscreen, but I just came here. So good to see you.
Why are you here, Bricky? Are you just visiting or?
Yeah. I'm visiting because I felt like, something just drew me here. I was just drawn to this place. I've never been to a block party, and
interesting.
Okay. I just have,
well, wow, what a weird coinkydink.
It's a coincidental.
Anyway, I'm the hot dog lady today, I guess, and just trying to meet people. I'm trying to make a good impression, Bricky. You know how I am, and I got like 7 different kinds of hot dogs, and I only got one kind of bun though, and so now I'm kind of like, ooh, anxiety brain, like, oh, is this good enough?
Right.
So
I feel like I like when I was in Topeka in my home, I like had a dream about hot dogs.
Oh.
And like just like a nice hot dog wrapped in like just the perfect like white Hawaiian roll bun. Just the white bun, nothing too fancy. There's something that drew me to the hot dogs, and here they are. How crazy is that? It's like it's coincidental, right?
Very coincidental, Bricky.
Sally, it's me. It's Bricky.
I know.
Yeah, it's like
I'm just stunned that you're here, Bricky, after everything that's happened, and here you are on the one day I'm out here.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like
telling me you dreamt of hot dogs, and now you're here in my new neighborhood, and you haven't really given me like this paper.
I drew a picture. I drew a picture of it when I stopped at a rest stop on my way here and got a hot dog, Nathan's hot dog, and I drew a picture, and I saw your face, and it just suddenly just dawned on me like, oh my, so crazy. It's
a little
crazy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, hi.
Hi.
Sally.
Are you a caricature artist? Because that looks really good. That's you, right? That's a drawing of you. That's really great. I don't remember seeing you on the like layout or anything. The like map that we made for the block party. Oh, I love it.
I feel like the eyes are a little bit too gougy, I mean, Sally's eyes are like perfectly situated, like in between like the sides of her ears and with her nose, like it just like
but with like a caricature, you can do anything. You can make stuff bigger or smaller. That's kind of fun.
Why would you do that?
Like
why would you ruin
gougy
something?
eyes.
I'm sorry I interrupted you. I love your headpiece.
Oh, thank you. It's all flowers that I collected from the end of the green line. And speaking of which, I also found these what I think are wild carrots, and you can just replace the hot dogs with these white knobby carrots. I hear it's really good. You just dress them up like usual.
We could put them on the hot dogs. Maybe I could dice some up. And listen, Bricky, if you're serious about watching the hot dogs, I think there's a bodega down the street. I'm gonna see if they have any like croissant, something fancy I could put these hot dogs in for this fancy crowd. Okay, I'll be back.
I think there's a field behind the bodega. Oh,
That's
Your art is
a
very
croissant.
good. A croissant? It's like a croissant, like the squishy bread. It's kind of buttery, flaky. It's shaped. Oh, it's shaped like it's shaped like Princess Leia, but with not a complete like a horn.
I never watched Star Wars.
Oh. Any reason?
I think that it's probably
Just
like a
kidding.
Danish. I'm from Topeka.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
we don't have the croissants in Topeka, but
Oh.
I drove all the way here, actually.
Well,
Yeah.
for the block party, you must be a really good artist if they hired you and you drove you got paid for mileage, right? I know Carlisle would be really on that. He's all about like paying people what they earn, what they're deserving of.
People get paid to be here, to drive here.
Like if you're like providing a service, like if you're a vendor, yeah.
I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm here to find my destiny.
Wow.
And
Oh,
yeah.
oh, did I hear Destiny?
This is Carlisle.
I'm gonna get a croissant. Could you watch the hot dogs?
I got the hot dogs. Sorry, what's
Okay,
your name?
good.
Are you a member of the what did you just move in? What street are you on? Cross Street? Yeah.
I'm on Blank Street.
Sowieco? Blank?
That's
Street?
right. That's where I parked my
that's
car. I don't
Sowieco.
know if they tow there, but it
No.
didn't look like there was a sign. So
Very good.
okay.
Oh, no, he's an artist. You hired him to come here and
No,
draw
I've-
people.
I mean, I
No?
didn't, but I can. If you draw, I mean, we've got a couple extra tables. We'd love to have, our community get a little bigger today. But yeah,
I can draw. Yeah. I mean, of course, I drew a baked
Could you just-
potato. It
He
actually,
drew this great picture of Sally. You should really see it.
Oh,
It's like
Sally,
her,
oh.
but with like her eyes are a little like, ugh.
like a caricature. Yeah.
Yeah, like exactly. That's what
Oh.
I said. And then he was like, no, I'm bad.
yeah, it's just the eyes were a
Please,
little bit.
please stay, Bricky. We would love to have you. I would love to see what you do with my face, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
You would love to see I do what I do with what?
My face, like character. Like I've got I've got 5 heads, so that could be fun to play with.
Huge. It's so big.
But
Sure.
but
Yeah.
I don't want to tell you what to do. So you get your stuff, you show up, and maybe if you do one for the whole community at the end of the day, we'll give you a couple $100.
Oh, that'd be amazing, everybody.
I could do that. Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, like I said, I really drew like a mean baked potato when I was growing up.
That's amazing.
So anyway, Sally, I was just telling them about the baked potato that I drew. Remember it was in the art show. So anyway, it's crazy how it's coming back. It's like
It was
all
he wants
coming
me to
together.
draw the baked potato.
flooding
So-
back.
Coincidentals.
That wasn't a bodega, it was just a newsstand. So I still get them.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's a great field right behind that newsstand. It's actually, there's a bodega on the other side of it, but in that field, there's some plants growing there and they're just hot dog shaped, right? Like you could just put it in there, kind of like a, what are those? The lettuce wraps that you can get and you like put
Oh,
stuff,
yeah.
but with like a hot dog and like those leaves.
Oh shit. I forgot. I brought lettuce. I brought a whole bunch of lettuce.
You
It's
did?
in my car.
Oh, okay.
I'll go get it. Yeah, I'll
Yeah,
go
okay.
get it. Yeah,
Use
okay.
it for toppings.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not local,
I don't know about that field. There's like nails and like these
Yeah.
Terroir.
like extra iron and it's all part of like nature and just
Right.
you just got to deal with it until everything is cleaned out. Plants are really natural cleaners, so when it like comes up through the plant it just leaves like
Exactly. And that's the vision I have for Sowieco, right? It's not, we're not going to come in and have somebody clear cut our neighborhood. We're gonna regrow it from the inside with people like Flora and Sally and me. And oh, by the way, your payment for here the 2 bushels of fiddlehead ferns.
oh great. Oh, thank you. I'm just gonna go put this in my bank.
Holy Flintstones.
under my bed. Oh, you're so beautiful.
I know. Carlisle, please do not mock me. You know I was femur queen back in the 90s. Do not mock me, okay?
Femur queen.
Femur queen.
I really want to see what Bricky would do with that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we have
Oh,
a
yeah.
caricature artist, but I don't think
Just keeps getting better and better.
it's like, how do you draw you more beautiful? Like that'd be really crazy.
You can make her like an angel, maybe, like sitting on a cloud or.
Carlisle, a caricature artist really at the block party, that is so lowbrow. They would never do that in Chelsea, okay? They would never have a
We're not
caricature.
Chelsea.
But aren't we ascribing to that? Aren't we? Isn't that our goal?
I don't think Bricky's really a caricature artist, you guys. I
Really?
know
They did that drawing of you.
And the potato.
The potato.
Listen, I was really not imagining that this could come up on the very first group event here. But
Do we need to go into the tent? Do we need to go into the tent?
No, this is fine.
Okay. But it's there if we need it.
Okay,
Well,
I'm
gonna shoof off. I've got a cappuccino cart coming, and I've got to help them get set up because I know you had me on games, Carlisle, but that's not who I am. I'm gonna go help this cappuccino cart get set up.
Okay.
Heather, your copy.
Well, we've got the.
What? No, these are from the green line, the end of it.
No, you're copying me.
I love her gloves in the summer.
Is this a secret I shouldn't know? I feel like
Well, listen, I just feel like somebody needs to know. I'm like a little freaked out, to be honest, you know. I moved here for like a clean slate. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Like a fresh start.
Fresh start, yeah, like
Right.
a new sprouting.
Right.
Same.
Yeah.
Same.
Where nobody knows me and no one knows anything about my past or my name or anything like that. so
you
just
in
a
witness
little
protection.
No,
Did you commit a crime? Did you witness a crime?
No. I just I was a big slut back. I was a real big slut, like unimaginable.
And?
What?
And?
Yeah,
Well, I don't want to be that anymore. I don't want to be a big old slutty slut anymore. And I want to know beautiful, cultured people like you all. And you know, now Bricky's here and I think he expects things from me. And I don't know how he knows I was here. It seems like he knew I was here. And I'm just, and I still haven't found any more buns. All I have are the light buns. And I don't know. Maybe I should have gone like.
I'm gonna go tell him you're not a slut for him anymore. I'm just gonna take care of that.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a doer.
Okay.
I can get us some other bonds. You're fine, Tally. We're happy to have you here, and so we go. It's just everyone here is just where they are in life, and that's great. You know, some of us are trying to start new stories. I'm trying to start a new story for myself. You know, I haven't told anybody this, but you know, my dad was a pretty shitty person. He's the head of Morgan Stanley. And he's been responsible for a lot of the corporate stuff that you see around New York, and you know, a lot of people losing their homes, and you know, just general capitalist sadness. And you know, I'm trying to distance myself from that. And you know, I changed my name too.
Do you
My
want
name's Morgan.
Should I
What?
comfort you with a? I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. That's
Don't
something I would have
apologize.
said. That's
but-
something
but
old me
also
would have.
no.
Oh my God. Just talking about it, the behaviors are just like coming back out. That's something old me would have said. I don't solve conflict with blowjobs anymore, Sally. Jesus. Wait, why did I choose hot dogs?
Well.
Oh my God. I'll be back. I gotta find a bathroom.
Okay. Wow. Another costume change.
Please respect my repertoire of crowns.
That wasn't a bad thing.
Of court jesters back in the 70s. Okay. Oh my goodness. There was a situation at the hot dog bar. Apparently the young lady that you brought in, Sally,
Yeah.
was trying to give BJ's to some of the hot dogs.
I know what a BJ is, but to the hot dog, what? How do you know she wasn't just eating the hot dog?
Well, you don't have to slide a hot dog in and out of it. You just put it in. And that's why I asked where were the buns. I don't recall if you were there when we first had this conversation. I asked her, I said, where are the buns?
Yeah, she said she had some.
No, she said she had to go to the bodega. See, this
To get more.
No.
I'm sorry. You tell the story. I'm listening. I'm listening.
We need to move away from the CVS. All right. We already got rid of the Dwayne Reed. Okay. It's just, I'm really hoping that you look at those blueprint plans I have, because I really want us to incorporate the beauty of the Chelsea neighborhood, the meat. I know that you have this thing, but I don't understand why you're still the president if you don't want to just grow. If you don't want to, growth is up.
Gina, you're right. I've been holding us back, and I've been scared to bring in the corporate entities because I've seen the bad things that they can do, and I was part of it, and I feel guilty, and I don't want it to happen again. But I am letting my personal problems get in the way of SoWeCo.
And did you select that name, SoWeCo? Were there any other options?
I'm sure there were some other options, maybe other names for boots were on the table. Yes, yeah, your option was on the table of Spa Town, and that's better, and it's better. And I was trying to create a neighborhood feel. I didn't want to have some big marketing push and get my father's fingerprints all over the place that I lived. I tried to move out of, Upper West Side, and here I am, and I'm just causing problems in a different way than him. And I should be wearing the jester crown.
You should, but you did not compete.
I never have.
Cut to Bricky and Heather at Bricky's car. Look, she's not going to be a slut for you anymore. That's what she said. She said, I used to be a big slut and now I'm not going to be. And she somehow related you to that. But she didn't say what your relationship
I don't
was.
need her to be like a big slut. I just, I love sluts, and I love people who aren't sluts too. But she was just she was the prettiest slut that I've ever.
She's very pretty.
I don't know. There's just something
not as pretty as Sheena.
Not as pretty as she's the prettiest person in the world.
She is.
Sheena is very sexy though. I will say that. Yes. Please don't tell Sally that I said that though. I don't want her to get the wrong impression. Why? What are you?
I'm not sure she has the best impression of you.
Well, what do you mean?
She seems really weirded out that you're here and seemed to insinuate that she wanted absolutely nothing from her old life here. And I think that includes you. So where did you get all this lettuce? Yeah.
I got it from Aldi. It was half off. She said that?
Oh. Yeah.
No, but did she say those words? I mean, I was manifested to be here. She and I, we were chemistry partners at a time, and I was always the only person who was okay with the sluttiness. and so
I feel like a lot of people are okay with sluttiness these days. I like, just when we were talking about it, I was like, I like sluts, and Carla was like, I also like sluts. And so it was, it's a small sampling pool, but I think a lot of people are really okay with sluts. Love sluts even, or are sluts, or both.
but I've always loved sluts. Like I've always, she was a big slut, in high school. And like I think she slept with every single person in chemistry class and gym
Were you
class.
in like a public school or a private?
Can we cool it down with the slut talk? I've got the kids practicing their pageant walks, and you guys are going on about sluts and how much you like them. Bring it down.
Cats.
This is a classic. Where's Carlisle?
She has so many crowns. It's unbelievable, just because she's so, like, you would expect her to have a lot of crowns, but it's even more. It's just amazing.
Yeah. I honestly don't know how Sheena knows me. But she texted me. She sent me a few text messages today. I mean, I guess I put my number in like the block party chat that we all had to join, which I find very odd, but I don't know. Do you think that she is interested in me? Because I'm definitely not. And I want to make that clear.
Well, what did she send you?
She sent me a picture of gloves that are like really big gloves. And I did find them very sexy, but
did you, can I see? No.
I mean, I think she sent them for my eyes only, but I mean, I don't know. It was kind of odd that, please don't tell Sally. I don't want her to think that there's something going on between us, but I'm
honest. Sally, there's so much lettuce here.
Great. Sorry.
That's all we were talking about, just the lettuce.
Okay.
Hot dogs, lettuce. I figured that, people love salads, and I just wanted to contribute something. This is my first block party that I've ever been to.
Did either of you see a person with like a handlebar mustache walk around over here or by there? Or
no.
Kind of tall.
Sally, I think that you're awesome. I think that and I came here for you. I came here because I've always really liked you, and I had this like dream, actually several dreams. I'm going to be completely transparent, but I masturbate a lot, and it's usually to you. And I'm just saying that like I don't need a BJ, I just really like you. And I love that you're really open and have sex a lot. You're my favorite.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was
just gonna say that you're my favorite person. I don't meet a lot of people in Topeka. It's a population of, I think, 5,000. I don't know if you remember.
No, I remember. It's shockingly small town. Everybody seems to know each other.
Totally. Do you think that Sheena is from Topeka? Because she knows me, but not well, obviously. I mean, she just she knew my name.
No, I think Sheena's from like I don't know, like a magical island or something, where maybe she used to be a mermaid or something, and she was
totally
blessed.
See that.
Yeah, and now she can be a human for a little while, but eventually she'll go back to being like a what Hey,
Yeah.
what?
No, so there's she sent me a picture of, okay, please don't take this the wrong way, Sally, because like I didn't ask for this, I didn't invite this, but like she sent me a picture of her gloves, like really big gloves, and they were really sexy
Sheena did?
gloves.
Sheena did that?
Yeah.
Um,
I don't know. I don't attract many people, as you know, but I
Well-
always felt like there was something between us, right?
you
I don't
and
know.
Sheena?
No. Me and chemistry class and you, right?
I mean, I thought we hooked up a couple times, in the bleachers, but I hooked up with a lot of people, Bricky. To be honest, I matched with somebody on Tinder, and I came to Soweto here in New York City to like get a fresh start and not be such a slutty slut anymore. And now you're here, and I feel like you have this impression of our relationship that I'm sorry, Bricky, I don't want you to be embarrassed. I didn't expect
No, it's just I don't have sunscreen. I'm just protecting, the skin that I have on.
Ricky, why wouldn't you wear sunscreen? Oh, I think that's
I live in the woods.
I think that's my date. Hi. We can just go behind there, I think, right?
Hi, Sheena.
Sheena?
Bricky, I was trying to do a thing. I was trying to be sexy.
And you were.
Yeah.
Big gloves. I mean, who wouldn't be attracted to really oversized gloves? I mean, the things you could do with oversized gloves.
Oh, Sheena, that was you.
It's just that I came here for somebody else, and clearly it was a mistake. I'm gonna take the lettuce and go. I'm just gonna go. And by the way, here's your. I can't draw, it's too blurry. Here's your caricature. Yeah. I don't.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Thanks.
it's just, yeah, I mean, it just inspired me, your facial structure, and
It's round.
I mean,
Well, Carlisle, I blame this on you. I had just gotten the kids down for a nap so that I could get out here and do my sexy thing for Sally and Bricky. And you messed it up again.
I did not mess it up again. I am not solely responsible for the vibe of the block party. I brought the people
president.
here. Not anymore.
Sally,
If
like,
you want to be the president, you can be the president. If you want to try and wrangle these people who show up from the second Topeka, the small one in Kansas, like that's on you. If you want to run this.
Second Topeka. There is Topeka, and then there's Topeka 2. But Topeka is Topeka.
I'm sorry. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get all this right. I just wanted to eat some hot dogs and be friends with my neighbors and just live a simple life. But I guess
I didn't mean to yell at you. You're a really nice person. In fact, you're the only.
Maybe not.
I'm sorry. I'm just really upset, Sally. Screw you. Okay, you didn't do anything wrong, but you just showed up in my dreams and in all of my thoughts and when I watch porn, and that's not your fault. And fuck that. I have been seeing a really weird therapist for several years now, and they encouraged me to follow my.
It's been really nice meeting you all. I think I'm gonna try Europe.
This is so embarrassing.
Lost another one.
It was nice meeting you, Sally.
Bye, Sally.
Wow, I really thought that she was it,
Nope.
No.
This is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. We lost another one. We lost another neighbor.
Already resigned, so I don't
Every
know what you
year.
want me to do.
Well, Carlisle, you can't resign. You've got to finish out your term. Then there will be elections as always. I'm going to go and see if I can stop Sally from moving to Europe.
All right,
Sheena would make a great boss person.
I agree.
What's a
She
boss
can-
Hot dogs
person?
are burning. Oh,
Oh, man. I didn't check on him once.
nobody did.
I still
mean-
have carrots. And the lettuce. Could grill it.
The lettuce is, if you all want, lettuce, I have paper plates in my car. We want a
It's a
salad.
weird set of things to bring.
That's our
It was a
show.
long drive.
That is our show. Yeah.
That's a weird set of things.
We're weird people, so that's what you get.
I
I'm
mean,
sure the Topeka Chamber of Commerce will be in touch with you all very, very
Yeah, we've disparaged a lot of Midwestern towns in our run.
Our apologies.
I think my new favorite phrase is slutty slut slut. I've never known anyone who made slut cute.
Well, it's in the Bible one.
big slut. You always have to have a big slut. There's always one of them.
There's always one.
Weird and really fun.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank y'all for hosting.
Are you
Oh,
guys?
that's
Are you really a couple? Are
Yeah.
No, I just met this person like about 5 minutes ago. I was walking
Well,
my
I
dog.
remember-
Come inside. You gotta
Clearly,
see
you
this.
haven't watched our show Unconsciously Coupled on Highwire Improv every
that's true. That's a good. Well, I'm gonna have to.
Yeah, you people, you're awful. Hell with you.
Well, I remember you all from the last show, and I was like, I thought that you were just a married couple who were really big fans of improv, like watching it, and just decided to volunteer to host.
We're
Anyway,
not that
thank you.
nice. No.
Wait, so are you a couple or just an improv troupe
Yes,
called?
we are.
All of the
All
above.
the above.
Okay.
Yeah, we're
Dream.
members of Impromptu that does genre improv, and then we have a duo called Unconsciously Coupled, and then we're married. Yeah.
Ordinary couple. Okay.
Ordinary.
They're
I will. I'll watch.
in
I
a
will.
cul-de-sac.
Actually, know what a bodega is.
Seen plenty of those.
Yeah. Yeah, we lived in New York for a while, so yeah. That was fun.
Good job, guys.
We
That
can
was-
So
that was-
thank you,
Yeah,
thank you, everybody.
Still live.
Should
Yeah.
very what?
The
Should
show
we
is
wrap?
I think we should.
Wrap.
It's fine. It's part of
Thank
the,
you,
part of the
everybody,
experience.
for what?
Send us home.
Hey, I didn't realize that
Thanks for watching Highwire. This
That's
was
our
a
show.
great night, and we will see you again sometime, probably season 7. So check out the schedule because it comes out later this week on highwireimprov.com.
Do not forget April 27th, the workshop and jam, Silent Partner, 7 p.m., free and online. Our favorite 4-letter word that begins with F, free.
Free.
Woo!
Thank you, everybody. Bye.